Alright, welcome back to Unraveled Gaming. It's about 5 in the morning, so it's the best time to record. So I don't take away from the family and I can have the game set up and play the game without anybody being awake yet, which is great. This is the best time to play a game. Alright, I've actually got coffee set up this morning. I've tried to adjust my camera angles just a little bit, so hopefully you can see the game board and play a little bit better. Again, kind of ghetto rigged. You you can see my rig here, so I don't have a giant arm for my camera, but I figured I'd try this out. I looked on Amazon to see if there was some kind of a giant arm I could use. We're gonna do instant coffee today because I just didn't feel like making coffee this morning. So we have River Surges in Sunlight today. And the last two spirits I have not yet played with. Well, I've played with them before, but that I haven't done a solo video here are the River Surges in Sunlight and the Ocean's Hungry Grasp are the two left. So, we'll see how it goes. I've had a decent streak so far. I think I only cheated once the last time, which I'm not sure how big of a difference that made. But if you watch the last video, I put some presents down in the wrong place. So, Ocean's Hungry Grass. Now here my if I have presents in wetlands, it counts as a shrine. So that is a thing. I've already got my explorers out there. Let's go ahead and get some blight here. We're supposed to have 5 out here. And let's see. I can, well, let me see. What am I going to do? Am I going to do reclaim my cards, gain a power card, and gain energy? And I'm not going to have a ton of energy to start. That's just not going to work. I got some 0 energy cards here. I'll probably end up using those more often, more likely. And if I could get 2, I might be able to start with a few damage, possibly. There's a card here that gives me energy, which is kind of nice. So maybe, I don't know. Let's see what I get here. I kind of think getting presents out on the board is going to be pretty huge. And they're not going to ravage in the first round, so I wonder if maybe I should go ahead and put several presents out. But then I also have adding a present and gaining a power card, and I think gaining power cards is going to be pretty significant in this too, because the ones I have just don't do a ton, and I probably am going to need something that helps me defend more likely than not. So I think I am going to go with the power card, and I'm going to give myself the ability to play cards and put a presence up to 2 away from my current presence. So I'm going to do that. That way I have 2 shrines right out of the gate, and I think that will be meaningful. And then we're going to gain a power card here, so we'll do a minor power. Water and sunlight are kind of the big ones I want, and water is really, really good. Even over, because I have lots that do sun, but if I get up to 4 water, and none of my things here will give me water, so being able to get that's good. I could defend 2, and if no invaders are present, I can gather up to Dahan. Ooh, replace 1 Dahan, or 1 explorer with a Dahan. It's got to be in a land with Dahan. I like defend. If I have 2 moons, I can replace 1 I do like being able to add Dahan to the board, and defend 2 is not bad, but could be better. I think I'm gonna go with Call of the Dahan Ways. That's a pretty reasonably good card, I would think. That camera is not gonna capture up close. That one might be better off. You can probably see it better there. So we'll do Call the Dahan Ways because I'll be able to do that every once in a while. And we've got our power card, and we get an energy. So I will get 1 energy. And I can play 2 cards. So let's see how this works. It's gotta be 1 away and a land with the Han. That'd be kind of cool to start with that. Add 1 and gain energy. I like that too. Got some ways to gain to Han here. Really good. Push, gain energy. These are not bad, but not necessary. So I think I'm going to go with these 2 slow powers. The River's Bounty and Call of the Dahan Ways. And let's see, it's got to be 1 away and a land with the Han, and that's got to be 0 away. And yeah, I think I'll be able to do all of these options. Cool. All right. They're slow powers, so they're going to get to go first. I've got my powers. It's not a blighted island. They're going to build in the grasslands, and they are going to build in the jungle. I think my cards are upside down. How about that? And then they're going to explore in the mountains. So let's see. That is there, and then they are going to, and then I get to do slow powers. Yeah. And then let's see. I think what I want to do is this one first, and it is 1 away. There's my presence. It's 1 away. It's in a land with the Han, and I'm going to, actually maybe I should. Oh, it's got to be a land with the Han. Well, they're going to ravage there next. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, I think I'm going to target this land because it's a mountain, and this one, I might just let them do blight. And then 0 away, I'll gather up to 2 into there. And if they're now at least 2 Dahan, I can add a Dahan and gain an energy. So I will add a Dahan and gain an energy. And we'll see if the Dahan can really help us this game. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. That's interesting. I don't know that I've ever had 2 cards like that could add Dahan in 1 turn. This will be a fascinating game with the Dahan. Alright. So time passes. Next round. No fear. So we're all set there. We're going to go to round 2. Okay. Round 2. Alright, should I reclaim my cards? I wonder if I could go nuts with the Han. Just like spread them around the map super fast. That would be quite fascinating. See, I'm going to lose a presence in that place because of that, those guys. I could reclaim my cards and gain a power card and gain energy. But I wouldn't be putting any presence down. And I think I'm going to have to really get presence down on this board pretty fast. Yeah, I'm going to go for... Well, you know what I forgot? One away from a shrine, I had this innate power. I could push. So I will push that. That will give me a little bit of a less of a ravage, and I won't lose to blight in 2 jungles. So I'm gonna do that push there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the presence down. Really want the energy, but I can get energy this way, and I can still play my cards. So I'm gonna put a presence there, and I think they're gonna end up ravaging there anyway. So I'm gonna put a presence here, I think, too. Yeah. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to gain 2 energy. I believe I forgot to spend my energy last time, so I'll gain my 2 for this time and spend that 1 last time that I forgot to spend for the card. And so we got to decide on cards to play. Let's see. And, well, that is interesting. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Live with that. Actually, yeah, it's not going to matter. So we're going to be able to play 2 cards. And what do we want to do? We're going to ravage in the jungles. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Oh, I couldn't have done it. I can't do it in time. I got 1 here, I can wash away, and I could move those guys, but it's not gonna matter. I gain energy, do damage, there. Might as well keep them from building a little bit. And do I gain energy or do I wash away? I kind of think this is going to be the best option and set up for next turn. So I'm going to do that. I will pay 1 for that slow power, and then I'll have that. I'm still going to get at least that push as a slow power, which is good. All right, we will see how this works. So fast powers, we are going to 1 damage if it's a coastal land plus 1 damage. So it's not really going to matter too much, but I'd rather not build, so I'll just do a damage there. It's not going to give any fear, unfortunately. And then they're going to ravage in the jungle, which is going to put a blight here, sadly. And then they're going to build in the mountains. So they'll get, no, they're going to build in the mountains. Actually, they have nothing in the mountains. How about that? Didn't realize I'd gotten rid of everything. They're going to explore in the wetlands. So they'll go here here and here. There we go. Not here. It's not coastal lands. It's wetlands. I can do this. Make sure my screen stays on so I can see what I'm doing. And now we're going to explore. So, or not explore, slow powers. So I can push. Let's see, they're going to ravage in the mountains, which I'm not going to have to worry about. I can push up to 3 away. I don't want them to build. They're not in the sands yet. Not doing anything in the jungle. That has a lot that can kill things. I'm going to push this here. Yeah, I'm just going to push that there. And then I can target another land and push something else. So I'm going to go ahead and push this here. Get him out of there. They'll take out one less Dahan at this point with that. So I'm going to do that. All right, and then we'll go to round 3. Round 3. So I believe I am going to go ahead and collect my cards. I'm going to gain a power card. I'm still going to get a minor power because I think it's going to be a turn or two before I have enough energy for a major power. Still want waters. Man. That sphere in that sphere, and it's Rain of Blood. Oh, to a different invader. That one's pretty good. It doesn't have the water or the Dahan, but it does allow me to do damage, and this one allows me to gather and push Dahan, that's good too, especially with how much I can do with Dahan. I really like both of these, but I think this one is going to be the better one long term. As many Dahan as I'm able to get, that's gonna suit me better. So we're gonna go with that one. I gain my energy. I got my power card. I get 2 more energy, and I can play 2 cards. So let's see. They are going to ravage in the mountains, which is not going to do anything to me this round. And they are going to build then in the wetlands. They only have 1 wetlands to build in. Let's see. It's going to be tough. I throw at least 2 to Han, add. I could gain energy. That's actually pretty good. And I'll be able to see where they're coming out next. So that one's not a bad one to consider. That's not going to happen. Yeah, because they're not ravaging there yet. But anything that goes into there where they build, I really want to get, I want to push it if I can. 1 damage. I don't want to do that, so I think Wash Away might be the best card to do. So no immediate damage. We do have our push there, which is going to be handy, which actually means I could push a village away. So long as I had a water, I would get a push. Just so long as I had a water. And that would give me a damage plus the push. Which I could take that guy out. All I need is a water. That's really it. So really targeting that. Oh, that land doesn't have Dahan. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So I wonder if it would be. Well, that wouldn't give me the requisite things I need. That's a tough choice. Okay. I think I'll still get a push, which is not bad, but the explore there, then I'm kind of in a bad place. So I'm going to go with what I have here because I think that guarantees I can get the damage I want to do there completed. So then they're going to ravage in the mountains, which they don't have anything in the mountains. They're going to build in the wetlands if they don't have anything to build there, and they're going to explore in the mountains. They're going to go here, and then we're going to get our slow powers. So we can gather 2 Dahan, and if there are at least 2 Dahan, we add 1 and gain an energy. This is a good deal. I think we're going to gather at least 2 Dahan. We can add a Dahan and gain an energy. Alright. So we might as well do that. Give us a little bit more Dahan to work with. And now we can push up to 3. Now, yeah, that's reasonable. We're going to push this into here. Well, I could use this power, this slow power, to push here. And then I can target this land and push these guys here. That might be the better option. But I get them out of that place where they're going to ravage there. Although, do I want them here? Oh, yeah. I can probably the Dahan will wipe them out, which should be good. I hate that they're going to ravage though. They're going to drop some blight down in there. That's not going to be good. Ooh. All right. So our time passes. We're going to go to round 4, and I got to decide what I want to do here. Do I want to add presence? Do I want to gain a power card? I think still getting that presence. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to go with the 2 presence here because then I can play more cards and I can reclaim one. If I do that at the end, I can always reclaim a power card, which is a pretty powerful effect. So they're going to ravage in the wetlands, which is going to destroy my presence. And I do not want my presence destroyed. So I am going to go ahead and add 1 there and 1 there because that way I can still maintain shrines in those areas when my presence is destroyed, but the Dahan are going to wipe folk out in that area, so I'm not as concerned. Maybe later I should be. We'll see. So that gives that. I got my 2 energy, and I can play 3 cards now, which is extraordinarily handy. Now, if I played these 3 cards, I would get to 2 damage and push 3. So I'd have, it'd be a slow power, Everything will be wiped out there. They will have built there, but if I can do it there, that's fantastic. Well, these are all good. Gain energy. I think that's just going to be so powerful, it's going to be worth doing those 3, which will cost me 3 energy to do, but I think it's going to be well worth it to do it. So, fast powers. We can do 1 damage or 2 in a coastal land. But I don't know if I want to. I think I kind of want to do it here, and then I can prevent. I can do 2. Oh, it's not 2 damage there because it's not a coastal land, so that's not going to make a difference. I was thinking I could prevent 1 blight from going out, but that won't work. Let's see. Let's see. Target land is coastal, so I'm only doing 1 damage. Yeah, I'll just do. Oh, it's got to be a target land. So actually, I'll do the damage here. That'll work. Oh, they're gonna build there. They're gonna build there. I'm gonna do the damage here. I'll keep them from building in the mountains. That'll be better. 1 away from any place I have presence, so that's gonna work. That gets rid of that. I already know I'm doing this number 2. I can gain myself an energy, so I will target myself for an energy. There's no other spirit to target. And there's my slow power. So they are going to ravage in the wetlands. So this is going to create a blight here, destroy that presence. It will do 3 damage, but he's going to take all the damage, and we're going to gain 2 fear from that. These guys are going to also do 3 damage, create a blight, and destroy a presence, but they're going to take 4 damage. So they're going to go, and I'm going to get another fear there. So that gets that wiped out. That's the ravage. They're going to build in the mountains, but they have nowhere to build. And they are going to explore in the sands. Alright. And I'll put those back. Alright. So I can replace, for my slow power, I can replace a dude with a Dahan somewhere. That would put 1 of those in the sands. They're going to build in the sands, which is going to stink. You know, I think my reclaim 1 was supposed to happen before I played my cards. So I'll reclaim that one. Leave those there. Yeah, this is tough. I place 1. The coastal lands are coming out soon. I think I'm going to go ahead, and this land has Dahan, so I'm going to replace. It's got to be in a land with Dahan anyway, so that would be the only place I could have done that. So I'm going to replace him with a Dahan. And then I got to pick a land one away from a shrine, which every land is one away from a shrine because my wetlands are shrines. And I can do 2 damage and push up to 3 guys. So let's see here. Well, I kind of think pushing, if I do 2 damage, boom, and take that out, I get a fear card. It's kind of nice. I'll take it. And let's see. Now we can push 3 folk. Well, we're going to get a cascading thing. It's going to ravage in the mountains. Oh man, it's too bad I can't push him up there. That would be ideal. Yeah, if I'm pushing from here, I'll push 1 there. I'll push 1 there where he won't do anything serious. And I'll push 1 there. And we will see how that goes. Okay, so I think we're on round 5 now? Yeah. Alright, round 5. What do I want to do? I can get presents out there. I can gain a power card and add presents. I can play up to 3 cards. So gaining a power card might be pretty good. Reclaiming all my cards and a power card and an energy, but I'd really like to get presents out on the board. They're not going to do any damage ravaging. They are going to build. Putting presents out will gain me energy, which is a good thing. But I think, man, I'm so close to really being able to benefit from a major power. I think I am going to reclaim my cards, and I will end up gaining an energy, and I will gain 1 power card, and I'll go after a major power this time. So we'll draw 4 of those, and we're going to have to forget something, so we'll have to play with that. Problem is, all of these are good. Let's see. Well, first of all, do we have a sun and a water? We do not. Water's the best. Power destroyed up to a maximum. Mists of Oblivion. Damage to each invader. It's not awful, but I need a build-up. Getting a moon. Ooh, 2 damage per Dahan in target land. Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. That is awfully good. With some stacking options here. Ooh, that is awfully good. Oh gosh, Jungle Hunger is dang. Destroy all of that. Don't have any shrine in a jungle. I think I'm gonna have to go with that one. It's not, doesn't have the symbols I want, but it's so good. The Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. Hopefully I'm holding that up to the right area there. And it's check so you can see this. Yeah, Vigor of the Breaking Dawn. Yeah, 2 damage per Dahan in target land. So the ability to get Dahan in this game, that is just so good. Man, Call to Migrate. I'm trying to think of what is the least. This one is honestly the least. Gaining that one energy is probably the easiest one to forget. It's a 0 cost fast though. I hate doing that. All right, so we got that. No presents out. We're gonna gain 2 energy, and I believe this is. I can't remember what round. So from now on, it's gonna be next round because I lost track. It's either 5 or 6, but we'll just say next round from now on. I could play 3 cards. I could reclaim 1, but I have already claimed my cards, so that one's not going to be as helpful this round. I get to play 3 cards though, so we've got tons of energy. Problem is, I really would need my people in a different land. So that's the catch. Build the sands. They're not going to build anything. You know, interestingly enough, I've been able to move people around so much that I almost feel like this Vigor of the Breaking Dawn will be better next turn. And push 2 if lands you push. You push Dahan 2 damage per Dahan. I think, well, actually, oh, because I can play 3 cards, so if I played these 3, I would have 3 sun and 2 of those, plus I'd have that. I'm going to do, these 3 cards would do quite a bit of damage. Those 3, man, that would do some immense amount of damage. I'm going to go for it and see what happens, because it feels like that is going to just give me tons of stuff. So I'm going to go that route and see what happens here. Yeah, I think I got that fear from Slow Powers last time. So yeah, we're gonna use a ton of our energy. Woo! All right. So we don't have to worry about the sands. We really don't technically have to worry about that. I could do a damage. It's really getting these guys over here taken out. That's going to be the tough part here. Well, I'm going to take out this guy with this. So technically 2 damage, but not enough to gain me anything. I'm not going to worry about it. Now, and we have enough for 1 push there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This is the one that I have 3 light and 2 wild, so I can push up to 2 Dahan. In lands I push Dahan 2, I can do 2 damage per Dahan. 2 damage per Dahan and target land. So I think I can target this land, 2 damage per Dahan, boom. Okay. And then I can push 2 Dahan to here and 2 damage per Dahan. So I can knock out 2 damage to each of those, which will give me 2 fear. Right? Because I pushed them there? Yeah. So that does get that going. That That was crazy good. Can't believe it. I mean, this is like, I thought the Spirit was going to be harder to play with, and I think with the cards I got, it made it a little bit easier. So interesting. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. There was no card to reclaim, so now we're going to do their Ravage. He's not going to do anything, nothing. They're going to build in the sands. There's nobody in the sands. So they're just going to explore, and now, oh, coastal lands. They get to explore in coastal lands regardless. Doesn't matter if there's a city or not. Stink. Alright. That was a rough one. Okay. So now, oh, you know what? I forgot to do a fear card before. So each player can push one Dahan from a land with invaders or gather one into a land with invaders. I probably would have pushed one here. That's probably what I would have done. Yeah. And it's still good. All right. So I can push Dahan. They're gonna ravage in the sands. I might as well push this guy here because he'll get knocked out that way. I can gather up to 2 Dahan. There's at least 2. I can add 1 and an energy. What are they going to do? They're going to build there. Well, I kind of think it makes sense just to gather here. There's at least 2 Dahan, and I will gain a Dahan and an energy. That, I think, makes the most sense, so we'll do that. And then next round, presence or power card. It's all slow powers. Ravaging the sands, they're not going to do much. They are going to build there, which is going to do a lot more. Really just setting up for next round. I need to build up energy, so I think I'm going to prep for them in these areas. Go here. I'll do that. Lay a presence, get 3. I can reclaim 1 card. So the question is, what card would I like to reclaim? Everything is going to cost something now. Even if I play 3 cards, but I could. But it's not going to get that double. It's not going to be as powerful as it was before. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to reclaim that card. And then I get 3 card plays. So that can at least prevent a build action, which is nice. That's probably going to be the best option there, and I will get 1 push, and we'll see how it goes. Alright. So I got my 3. I play in 3 cards. 1 damage, and if it's a coastal land, 2 damage, so I will knock out those guys. You can hear my cat. He's ready to get out of the closet, but cannot let the cat out this early in the morning because it'll wake everybody up. And that's not going to be good. All right, there's my energy for that one. That's my one fast power. So they're going to get to Ravage in the Sands, which all that's going to do is kill him. It's not going to do anything else. They're going to build in the coastlands, which is going to kind of suck. Because they're going to go there, and we are going to get a wetlands exploration action, which means they're going to go there, but, oh, yep, they are. They're actually going to go there. It's connected, so all the exploring. Drat. Ooh, we're about to get in level 3 cards, man. This is going to get nuts. Okay. So that is that, and whew, I can replace 1 with the Dahan and then gather gather 3 and push. So if I gather 1, 2, 3, let's check something here. Nope. I will. I can push 3. Let's see, 1, 2. I'm not going to push the 3rd. I'm going to leave him there. All right, and then I can replace 1 guy with a Dahan. I think I will replace him with a Dahan. You know what? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to replace him with a Dahan. That makes more sense. More sense. And that's that. I can push 1 guy 1 away from a shrine. I'll push him there. And man, we got Dahan all over the place. I think we're going to have to reclaim our power cards. We're going to have to gain a power card, but I think we're going to get a minor power this time for the symbol, and we'll gain 1 energy. When we get down here, we're going to gain 3. But let me see what I get for the minor power. I kind of need some damage, or I could, if I can replace a village with something, that would be good. 2 fear, defend 3. That actually would be extremely handy. 2 fear, push 2. Target land has blight. 2 more fear. Push 2 more. And, oh, and then you'd have to add a blight. That's no good. I think I like the dark and tangled wood. I think that might give me some options with some stuff. So the reason I think, man, I'd love to get that off, but I don't know that I have enough to like get the 3 sun and the wild. So I would need, well, I have 5 total. So I could play these 3 cards. That's an option. 2 damage there, 2 damage there. I probably be able to wipe everything out. Pretty well. It's only 2. I'm only going to push that. You may push. Okay. So I could do that and then do that. So that would be an option, is to do some wiping out of things, which wouldn't be bad. They are going to build in the wetlands, so I won't wipe them out there. Now the other option is I have this card here, the Call of the Dahan Waves, and if I had at least one of these, see, this will generate 2 fear, gives me a fear card, which is nice. And if target land is a mountain or a jungle, which is one of these two, I can defend 3. Alright. So this card would have to go with it, though. And I can replace a city with a Dahan if I target a land with Dahan, which is nice. So I could create 2 fear and defend 3 here, prevent ravaging there. They're only going to ravage for 2 here, and they're going to get wiped out. And I would defend. They are going to ravage there as well. But so 2 fear and defend 3 here. Replace that guy with the Dahan, so when they ravage, they'll still die. And then these guys will be wiped out. I think if I play this, I think I'll win. I think. But I also think, I wonder if that one, let's see. Well, this is only going to happen after they have built. But I still think it works. So the question is then going to be, if I'm defending, well, I got to get rid of this. But if I did this, I could wipe that out. Even if I defended there, it'd be wiped out ahead of time. So the defend, I could actually use somewhere else. Interesting. Interesting. That would cost me 4 energy. And let's see. Let's see. Fast powers. Let me shift those. So first, let's do this one first. 1 damage, but if it's a coastal, it's 2 damage. We'll go here. We get a fear. We'll do that. So that takes care of that. I don't think well, I am. I'm still going to be triggering that. I will get 2 fear. 1, 2. Gives me a fear card. Got it. And the target land is going to be this mountain, which means I get to defend 3 there. Cool. Do that. Done. And then they're going to take their turn. That's all my fast powers. Yeah, this doesn't happen until slow power. So, well, first we're going to do the sphere card. Let's see what this is for. Still at terror level 1. Each city destroys 1 explorer in its land. So that's destroyed. Done. Alright. Or each town destroys an explorer in its land. So the coastal lands, they are going to ravage. Well, I'm defending 3 here. Why did I think? I'm defending 3 here. And it's not going to matter. I'd rather probably generate the fear. So I'll let the Dahan do damage to him to get rid of that. And I'm not defending here. So they're going to do 2 damage, which is going to destroy that presence. It's going to destroy a Dahan. It's going to put a blight out. And it cascades. Oh, man. You know what? You know what? That's an automatic loss. I would have had to defend it here. Let's go back a little bit. let's go back a little bit. So this was here, so I didn't defend there, which meant this died, and that gets a blight. That's the only way I could do it. These guys do get wiped out from the Ravage and the defense, but sadly, that blight goes there, and my Dahan are there. Oh, drat. Okay, so I thought I was going to win, but I'm not. All right. They don't have anything to build in the coastal lands. They are going to explore in the jungle. Can't explore there. They can explore there. They can explore here. So they're going to do that, and they don't have a city around there to explore into that jungle, or sands rather. So, so now I get my slow power. Drat. It has to be a land with the Han. I can push. Oh, you know what? I didn't lose that. I just lose this. It's got to be a land with the Han for me to replace. So I'll just replace him because there's the Han there. I did have the 2 moons, but the city's not in a Dahan. Drat. Drat. So close. So close. Ugh. Alright, next round. What do I want to do? Do I want to add presence, or do I want to reclaim my cards? I can get one of these cards back, which probably, I don't know, that's a tough choice. They're all good. I'm not going to have a ton of energy this round, probably, but I wouldn't anyway. This is going to be tough. I'm going to go ahead and reclaim my cards and again go after a minor power because I think my major power is pretty good. And I think with a little bit of a push, the minor power could do it. I don't need to gain energy. Rouse the trees and stones. I can do 2 damage and push. No, I have no blight. 2 damage or remove a blight. Voracious growth. This wasn't as good an option. But the fast powers, well, gaining energy. I could gain 2 energy. I have a sun and a leaf. None of those are terribly. That's probably going to be the best one. That's probably going to be the best one. So I'll do that. Alright. Gain that power. I think I gain 1 energy, and then I get 3 energy, and I can play 3 cards, and I can't reclaim any because I just got mine back. Ravage in the wetlands, not going to matter too much. Only that jungle really matters. Here's the problem. My Dahan don't move. Since my Dahan don't move, I'm kind of in a pickle with this thing. So this I really need, which means I have to have 5, and I have to do that. That allows me to move my Dahan around and gain some energy for next turn, but probably this is going to be my best bet, which will also give me 1 push, but that's going to cost me all my energy to get that. We'll see what it does. it's fairly powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and do it and see what happens. Whew. All right, so I wonder if I should do flash floods first. Flash floods, we'll just do a damage and a land. I kind of think that is the way to go. I'm going to do a damage there and get rid of that. And then 2 damage per. Well, I have those. I have all these symbols I need, so I can push up to 2 Dahan. So I can push, bloop, put those there. And in lands, I push Dahan 2 damage per Dahan. So bloop, knock those out. Fear. Done. Got it. Hey, we wiped the island out. Well, I think that was around 7 or 8. That River Surges in Sunlight was a pretty, I don't know, just getting so many Dahan on the board was huge. Absolutely huge. So that was pretty good. Yeah, if you watch the video, let me know if you caught me making mistakes, which it's quite likely I made some mistakes. But I didn't feel like I made mistakes, but I always don't feel like I made mistakes, and then I did make mistakes. So just let me know what you caught, and give it a like, and any comments are welcomed. I'd love to hear what you thought of this spirit. If you haven't played Spirit Island before, then hopefully this give you a little flavor. Now this was the solo experience. I'm playing on one island here, and typically you would put up to 4 of these together if you have 4 players, or you would like if it was a 2-player game, you'd have 2 of these islands together. So it's basically a island tile for each player you have. So it's a bit different for sure when you have multiple players. And the powers can kind of support each other and interact, but the invaders, there's also more invaders. So I think multiple players it can be difficult, more challenging from that perspective. And I would argue that when you're playing a game, I've played this game quite a bit, so I feel like my experience and ability to kind of, after playing for a while, like doing this and working it in such a way that the spirit wins, I think maybe came more naturally. And even then, it's very puzzly, and it's not easy to kind of figure out, well, do I play a card? Which growth power should I use? How do I time this well? But some of the comments I've gotten in previous videos have been very helpful in my developing here. So being able to get better at doing this. But with multiple players, you're relying on other players more too, so that factors in as well. But if you enjoyed it, come back again. I'll try to do Ocean's Hungry Grasp here, and that'll be the last spirit. I do not have an expansion, so if and when I get the Jagged Earth expansion, or the what's the other one? I can't remember the name of Branch and Claw expansion, then I will post a video of those individual spirits as well, once I've learned the nuances of those particular expansions and what they add to the game. So until next time, thank you for coming this morning and having coffee with me and watching Spirit Island, and have a great weekend.